Our other top story tonight that we're watching, the pilot who landed his gyrocopter on Capitol grounds is free tonight. He was released on his own recognizance, but he's still facing prison time for that stunt that brought Capitol Hill to a standstill.
And tonight, new questions about how his aircraft dodged security measures in a no-fly zone. Roz Plater live with tonight's developments. Roz.
Allison, when last we saw Mr. Hughes, he was walking the streets here near the federal courthouse, and it was unclear how he planned to get back home to Florida. But the judge was very clear he was to go nowhere near the White House or the Capitol.
Will you be back in court?
Donald Hughes walked out of federal court free on his own recognizance, just one day after landing his gyrocopter on the west lawn of the Capitol. It is not the outcome tourists had expected.
I think they should keep him locked up.
It could have been a bomb, or it could have been toxic.
The 61-year-old Florida mailman appeared in court in his postal uniform to hear the charges against him. 2 felonies for unlawfully operating an unregistered aircraft and violating national defense airspace. In court documents, prosecutors say Hughes knew exactly what he was doing, that he flew out of an uncontrolled airport in Gettysburg, and that he planned to send a political message. The judge ordered Hughes on home detention back in Tampa, not to operate any aircraft, and to stay out of D.C. The whole thing still has tourists unnerved.
Scary is the fact that it did fly, through the no-fly zone, wasn't detected, nobody's seen it.
The Senate Homeland Security Chairman says he's investigating why no one stopped Hughes.
What we need to do is prosecute him, set a very strong example. We don't want any more stunts like this, so that when we do take action, we're only taking out action against people that are really trying to do us real harm.
Now, if he's convicted on those 2 felony charges, he could be sentenced to a maximum of 4 years behind bars. He is due back here in federal court next month. We're live in Northwest D.C. I'm Roz Plater, ABC 7 News.
Thank you, Roz. Now, it is believed that Hughes had been plotting this stunt for nearly a year, and a Florida newspaper knew about it as well. Tampa Bay Times reporter Ben Montgomery said that he was aware of the plot, but he says the paper didn't tell police about it because they knew that Hughes didn't pose a threat.
It wasn't our journalistic job to pull the plug on his plan or to alert anybody in advance, because he never seemed like he was doing anything besides trying to bring attention to campaign finance reform.
Secret Service officials say that a reporter from the newspaper called them at one point to inquire about a protest but offered no specific warnings. Stay with us here on ABC 7. We'll keep you updated on this developing story. Allison.